Hey everyone, welcome to this video on making scrambled eggs. A very basic recipe just to rustle up some scrambled eggs. It's a really quick meal. Eggs are a great source of protein. They're a great quick snack that you can make if you just want something nice and quick and easy just to make, just for a kind of lunchtime snack, maybe even a meal snack if you want to put on some toast as well. So what we're going to need for this recipe is 3 eggs, 2 or 3 eggs, even 4 depending on how much you want, just kind of medium or large size eggs. We're going to need some salt and pepper for seasoning. We're also going to need a bowl just to mix it in, a fork just to whisk it up. We're also going to need a pan with some butter in it there, so just a small amount of butter, salted or unsalted, whatever you prefer. And let's just get cracking on making some eggs. Cracking, eh? Okay, so let's get started on making the eggs. First of all, what we're going to need to do is to crack our eggs into the bowl here, just one at a time. So we can just start with that. Now, one thing I didn't point out in the ingredients list there is that you can have these eggs on their own as they are just now, or you can add a little dash of milk in there, which is something that I like to do. So I'm just going to pop some milk in there just now. You notice that was just quite a small amount of milk that we added. Next thing we're going to do is whisk up the eggs. So just give them a little whisk. What we're looking for is this nice thick consistency here. Just give them a bit more. And we're also going to add a little salt and pepper in there as well. And give it another quick stir. Okay, so what you want to do next is basically to get your pan on a heat with a small knob of butter in there, and if you just let the butter kind of froth up first of all so the pan's nice and hot, butter's kind of melted and we're ready to go. Okay, so as you can see we've got the butter nice and frothing away here in the pan. Pan's on a kind of medium heat, we don't want it too high, and we're just going to pour in our whisked eggs. And it's just going to take a minute or so for that to heat up and for the eggs to start cooking. What you want to make sure is that the eggs aren't going to be sticking to the bottom and side of the pan, so we just give them a little kind of stir every now and again. Right, so as you can see our eggs are starting to kind of cook here on the sides of the pan, so we just take this, just mix it together. What we're basically wanting to do is break the eggs up as they're forming. And this is a really simple and quick recipe that anyone can do anytime they want a quick snack. And we just scrape that off the side. Make sure we're not wasting too much eggs. Spatula is the best thing to do with this. You can also use a spoon as well, but spatula is probably the best. And if you can see, it's going that thick kind of porridgey way now, and the next minute or so it's going to start firming up. So we just keep taking it off the sides of the pan and off the bottom as well. Now the butter that we're cooking this in is going to get a nice sweetness there. Now you see how quick that's starting to kind of firm up. Really at this point, how you like your scrambled egg, that's up to you. You can take this out if you want. I'm just going to do it a little bit longer. Make sure it's fully cooked. And you'll notice the eggs are no longer kind of sticking to the pan. Okay, so I would say we are just about ready there. Just give that a wee taste. Yep, that's us all ready, so we're going to take that off the heat now. Turn the heat off. And let's plate this up. Right, okay, so the eggs are done now, and as you can see I've plated up sliced some tiger bread and buttered it as well. It's nice to have the eggs on some kind of bread, and makes it just a bit sweeter there. What we're going to do now is just pour the eggs on top of the bread. And I'll just give it one last little dose of salt and pepper. And that's us ready to go. Ready for serving. Thanks guys.